Hey everyone, just another video. Felt really bored and didn't really have anything to do. I'm sorry if my sitting position is a little inappropriate. This is comfortable and I really don't feel like moving. Sorry if it's awkward for you guys. I don't mean for it to be. Here are some frequently asked questions that I found on goth.net, and I didn't actually check their answers. I just thought I'd give my opinion on the questions. Okay, the first one is, what is goth? What is goth? It could be a bunch of different stuff. It all depends on your personal opinion of what goth is, but for the most part, and for me, goth is the appreciation of the darker outlook and the macabre and, you know, just the darker side of life, really, and not having to try and be happy. It's really being honest to yourself and to the world, and you know the world isn't perfect. You know that everything's not rainbows and daisies, and sometimes that happens and it's okay. And being goth is you accepting that, and really it's a combination of fashion and music and attitude and really knowledge. If you're not really in depth in the goth culture, like, I really think you need to study it. For those who are baby bats out there, it's something you can't just jump into. I've been researching it since day one, you know. It's all about what you know, really, because you don't want to go to that goth club and that one person outsmarts you and you get humiliated. And I know it sounds horrible because you think that goths are all like, oh, they're so accepting, and it's like, there's a lot of douchebags in the world. Goth or not. So, anyway, next question. Am I gothic? That really depends on your opinion, I guess. I mean, personally, I consider myself a goth. I don't look it. I know I don't dress it every single day, but in my heart, I really am. Like, I've always been kinda Debbie Downer. I've always been strange. I've never gotten along with people. I've always been socially awkward, and honestly, it just fits me very well, and I'm pretty happy, you know, with this whole lifestyle. It's cool. I'm fine with it. I don't care. I'm happy. So I guess it all depends on if you think you're goth. I guess you are. I mean, there's still standards. You can't walk around wearing a Hollister shirt and bleach blonde hair and dancing and hooking up with all the football guys and then call yourself goth. I mean, there's obviously, you know, there's levels of goth. I mean, sometimes you can't even tell someone's a goth. They just wear black t-shirts and jeans, and they go to work like that, and they look totally normal. And then they meet a bunch of Edgar Allan Poe and shit, you know? It really is all on the inside. That's all it is. Okay, next question. Do I need to drink / smoke / have sex / do drugs to be goth? And the answer to that is hell no. No, that's horrible. Especially to the younger, you know, to the youth of the goth community. You do not need to drink. You don't need to smoke. Having sex is not even related. That's something you should do when you're ready. And drugs should never be okay. I mean, I know marijuana is very popular in the media right now, and it's very socially accepted. And I honestly don't have any bias against it. It's just, it is technically a plant. There's no negative side effects except for, you know, loss of brain cells, but there's a lot of positives. So, you know, you gotta really weigh the pros and the cons and figure out your own opinion about marijuana itself. But as far as drugs go, I consider, like, chemical drugs, those are bad. Don't do meth. Don't do crack. You will probably die at a young age, and you'll look fucked up the entire time. It's not worth it. And especially if you're doing it just to be in the group, that's just depressing. Like, you should never do something you don't want to do just to be accepted by anyone. Trust me, like, I've done a lot of bad things just so that people would like me, and it's not worth it. And half the time it doesn't work, because they'll still see who you really are after the fact, you know? So just be yourself and make friends with people that actually accept you for who you are. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's the truth. Does it have to be black? No. Honestly, my entire wardrobe scheme is very, it ranges between, like, black, gray, white, and then, like, an occasional color. But it doesn't have to be black. Like, it all depends on your personal opinion, what you think is pretty, what looks good on you, what flatters your body. There's not one single look that's like, this is goth, and you can't go, no, this is goth. It's not like that at all. You can do your own style. I mean, come on. White shirt with a little skull. Simple little lazy day outfit. I mean, yeah, I don't look goth, but I know I am, because I am in my heart. And seriously, I know this all sounds really nerdy, but I'm just trying to be honest with you guys, you know? It's not all about stereotypes, and it's not all about looks. Really, it's not. It's not like Scene, where there's no substance to it, and all you gotta do is tease your hair and dye it a billion colors and wear pants 3 sizes too small for your body, and then have sex with guys that look almost identical to you. Not like that at all. It's a more developed subculture. It's not just a phase. It's not just, here I am, give me attention. It's not a group. Well, I mean, I guess it is a group, but it's not like a high school group that's just gonna go away. Yes, there are some people that go through the goth phase, I understand that, but there's a lot more people who just live that way their entire life, and that's who they are, and they're not gonna change. Sorry to tell you guys. Let's see. Do I need to have piercings or tattoos? No, you don't need to. It's, again, personal preference. I like piercings and tattoos, but that doesn't make me any more or any less goth, whether or not I get them. It's just my personal opinion of what I like and what I think would look good on me. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure that if you were to go to, like, a goth club event, something, I'm pretty sure if you have piercings or tattoos, you might get more noticed, and you might be more appreciated, because there's that sense of commitment to it, but you should never do it rashly just because, oh, I want to look like a goth, so I'm going to go get a tattoo, because tattoos are permanent, give or take, you know, laser treatment and stuff, but laser treatment is like 100 times more painful than the initial tattoo. And then piercings, if you want to get them when you're young, I wouldn't suggest it, because they do leave scars, and you might regret it later on, depending on what career path you decide to go towards. But, no, you don't need them to be goth. I know a lot of goths that don't have either, and they're straight edge, and they're totally cool. Like, you know, they are goth. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, there really aren't any standards, per se. It's the goth culture and all the subcultures are very contradicting towards themselves, but it's really hard to explain, because unless you've actually gone through it and you've researched and you've looked at other people's opinions and you've seen what people think about it and all that, it's really hard to explain everything down to a word, because not everything is going to be exactly the same for a different person, you know. Everyone has different ideas about goth and what it is. That's just life. Everyone has a different opinion about stuff. Like, you guys heard my opinion about theme kids, but I'm sure that if you were to go ask someone that actually was, they might get offended about what I said, and they would tell you their side of the story. I understand that completely. I tried to be a part of that for like 2 years, and then I decided that it wasn't getting me anywhere. I wasn't happy. No one liked me anymore just because of it. So I stopped, and I went back to what made me happy, and that's all that mattered. And I made friends. Sure, they're not goth. They're all normal people. I mean, it's whatever. I don't care if I have other goth friends. I want companionship, and that's what I have, and they're all very sweet and kind to me. So, it's okay. I don't care. Anyway, I guess it's time to go. I'll leave you guys alone. Yeah.